Good morning, everybody. Welcome to WDWNT Live for day 8?
8.
Oh, boy. Day 8 of the worldwide Disney parks closures. I'm Tom Corliss. I have a number of staff joining me. We'll talk in a second. Just quickly go over what we're doing here. We're on live every day until the parks reopen, just talking about Disney, doing weird stuff. Today's pet day. So there's going to be a lot of people's pets. Very exciting if you like animals. Joining me this morning, my assistant Colleen is here in the studio. Hello, Colleen. Your sister's here too, but she's like dog watching.
She is kind of dog watching. Yeah. I'll move over there to introduce the
That's
dog.
Fine. What do we have? Kimberly from Disneyland News Today is here, I think.
Yes, hi.
Who's that?
Who's
Hi.
with you?
Blocking my face.
Okay. I don't know. We'll find out later. I think we have Katie.
This is Sophie, sorry.
What did she say?
What's his name?
Suki.
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 We have Katie.
Oh,
Hello.
the cat.
Oh, Elton! He's my favorite.
Elton does not like the mornings. So
He
this
doesn't
should be
like
interesting.
mornings?
No,
Aw.
he wants to be asleep.
I had Maine Coons at home, so I always loved them. They're my favorite.
Yeah, he's a feisty one.
Ah, feisty one you be!
Yeah.
And a good friend joining us this morning, WDWNT Hall of Famer Scott Smith.
Hello there.
How's it going, Scott?
It's going.
Long time no see. How are you doing?
I'm doing much better. I'm happy to be in a place where my health is back up and I can start contributing again.
It's good to hear. We're happy to have you back. Okay, Colleen, what are we doing this morning?
I'm going to introduce my dog.
Yes, please introduce your dog.
She finally laid down
I know.
off screen.
Off screen,
Hey.
where you can't see her face.
Nope.
Hey, Snow.
She followed me around the kitchen this morning
She did.
for several
This
moments.
is Snow. Snow is a 9-year-old Siberian Husky. I don't know if
You
we've
gotta
ever-
turn around.
Can you turn around?
Snow.
Can you
No.
Oh, you can see one
see half of her
eye.
face?
Well, that's the
That's
one there is.
not the interesting
Come here.
half.
Come here. All
She
right.
likes people, so
She-
the odds of her turning away from
Snow
people.
loves people.
She doesn't like dogs.
She's not really into other dogs, but except my parents'
Oh,
dogs,
almost.
who she loves, but they hate her. Snow.
Man, if there was a camera right there, that'd be perfect.
Should have put cameras on the floor. Come here. Come here.
Literally like one of those movies where they don't show you the villain until like the last 5 minutes.
So she's a 9-year-old Siberian Husky. We adopted her about 8 years ago. She's gonna fall down
Okay.
right there. That works.
Oh.
There we go.
Now we can see her.
She's not very bright.
Oh, she's really stupid.
She's really
Oh,
dumb.
then you're so
She is.
mean.
It's fine. She's fine.
She's the happiest dog, but ignorance is bliss.
It's true. Husky
go.
Sunny video of a husky you've ever seen online where like they talk a lot and they're really smart. Snow's the opposite of that. She
Most
doesn't-
huskies are like that, but
my
not
parents have a
Snow.
husky. Snow, I'm pulling you back down. Sorry, there you go.
Oh, the face.
She doesn't make any noise, and she's not.
Has she ever barked?
She's barked a couple times.
Oh, she's coming
She
to
wants
me now.
to see Tom.
Hi.
Snow, come here. Shannon,
They're being mean to you?
have
Yeah,
treats.
they're being mean to you.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, I heard that word. She cannot do any tricks. or
Snow and I are
anything.
friends because we both know what it's like to have a lot of people be mean to them.
Now she's like, oh. So Snow has one eye. About like 4 years ago, she got cancer and it was on her like eyebrow bone. And so we did surgery to try to remove most of it, and then did radiation for like a year, but it came back. And so then to totally remove the tumor, she had to lose her eye,
So she used to have a blue eye and a brown eye.
which is a very unique husky trait.
I can't open
Wow.
And now she's got one eye, but she doesn't care. She's happy.
it. She's happier than when she had
I
cancer.
like that you both insulted the dog and then couldn't open the bag of treats. That's my favorite. Dog's dumb. How does this open? What? Pull here? What?
I know that man is making weird sounds, and you're like, but I'm so focused. on how do I get
Well,
a
she
treat.
knows how to open it. Just let her do it.
Yeah, she just ripped
Yeah, we
through
can
it.
just give her the. She'd just eat the bag. She'll eat anything.
Can you sit?
Aw.
That's a good job. Good go.
Yeah.
Huskies don't like being left alone. So Snow likes to like eat the trash when we're home.
She really likes used tissues.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh,
However, my
God.
parents'
Oh,
dog
my
is
dog
like
too.
eating a chair. So in the grand scheme of
Ate a
things,
chair.
she like ate through a leather chair. She ate my husband's flip flops. She's like, I want more of those treats. So
Yeah, you can't have more if you're about to spit it up.
Me trying to finish a meal at Tony's.
But yeah, she's very excited because there's treats now, and she's like, why are you wasting my time? I got her this carrot. It's the carrot from Bolt for Christmas. She looks kind of like Bolt.
It's a carrot from. I don't even remember that there's a carrot
It's
in
his
Bolt.
stuffed carrot.
Oh my
It
god.
does say
fake
Bolt
Disney
on the
fan.
carrot. It's a
does.
thing.
She's like,
Weird.
I don't care about this carrot at all because they're treats, and I don't understand.
You'll get more
Carrot's not real.
Okay. Goodbye.
And so
No.
that's Snow. So she's 9. My husband got her for me for Christmas. It was a surprise. I didn't know. I'd asked for a dog.
Well, he and our dad.
He and our dad went to come here. No, they went to a shelter and they picked her out, and then it was like the next day, and it was like, Colleen, your dog is ready, and it was like, what? And then we went and picked her out, and I cried hysterically,
sobbing.
and I was like, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and she had been a stray.
No, she sees the treats
She
up there.
does.
She
She's
knows.
like, there are treats up there.
Okay, you can have one more.
Come here.
Nope.
Don't go in the puppet
She's in
theater.
the sock puppet theater.
Snow. Come here.
She does not have a lot of teeth.
No, yeah. So when we adopted her, like half her teeth were broken.
Oh my God, this poor dog.
And her jaw was broken. The doctor said it looked like
Jesus.
she'd been hit with a baseball bat.
Oh my God.
But she's no fear of people, which like our other husky had been abused, and so she was afraid of people.
When
Like,
you reach for our other husky, she's like, "What are you
yeah,
doing?"
she's like, I don't understand petting, like what's happening. And Snow, you could do anything. You could like
Oh,
pull
you
her
smelled
tail,
on
and
my
she's
sock
like,
now.
whatever. So she had a bunch of dental surgery. The dentist who does the dental work for the gorillas and tigers Animal Kingdom
Oh,
was Snow's dentist.
wow.
She's had root canals, teeth pulled, caps, all sorts of things. She's the most expensive dog in the world.
and she's just so happy and
she's-
so blind.
Yeah.
I know some dogs who I think have had more surgeries.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Believe it or not.
She's been through a lot.
It's
but,
mostly
like,
just her head
her
area.
head is broken, but
Aw.
she's fine. She's happy. She's happy to
She's
be
like,
here.
I know you have them.
She's just like, I know there are treats, and I'm not interested in anything else. Could you look at the camera?
No.
Nope.
You were sitting nicely earlier.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
a dog. She doesn't know where the camera is.
She does if you pointed at her and you're gonna take her picture, and then she's like, oh no, I'm not.
But then you're like standing behind it. If you
guess.
stood behind the camera with treats, then we could see the dog.
That's true.
You try it.
Come here. You could sit. Sit. No. Okay, I'm coming here. You can sit next to Shannon.
No.
No.
No. Oh, wait, right there.
wait,
Just
right
tilt
there.
it down.
Oh, no, no. No, there you go.
There she is. That's Snow. She's like, I don't get it. What's happening? My patience
Mom,
is
I
over.
came closer.
I know. Okay.
She's getting a treat. Don't worry.
She's
folks.
getting very excited. There you go.
Yep.
Can you come back over here?
Come over here. Sit with Aunt Shannon. Sit. She sat. That's it. That's about the extent of her. You know, she's like, I don't care, Mom. I really would like treats. I know there are treats.
Let's Snow, everybody.
We'll
have
People at
Snow
home
in the
want to know how
studio.
they can send in their pets. Do we just use them have have them use a hashtag on social media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag WDWNT pets.
There you go. Okay.
Use that on social media later in the show. We'll look up and see what people post.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Katie's got her cat. Okay,
Who hates mornings?
who's
Oh, he is
Yes.
he is livid.
He is,
Oh my God.
yeah,
He is as
having a
feisty as the real
morning.
Elton John.
Of course, that's where he gets it from. Elton he was born in August, so he's still a kid and under a year old. When we first, some lady found him on a college campus in like Hollywood. So I found an ad for him online. And I was like, oh,
He does not want to be.
He doesn't want to
why
be
not?
held right now.
No, he doesn't. This is pretty difficult.
You
But
can let him go if he's hurting you.
okay, he'll calm down. I just have to like cradle him, as cats have to be cradled. But usually he's pretty calm. He doesn't have like in betweens. He's either in a terrible mood or he'll just like cuddle with you all day. He's a Maine Coon. He is named Elton John and he is wearing a bow tie. I don't know if you can tell.
There's a bow tie somewhere there.
Somewhere
Yeah.
under the teeth.
He might calm down. Oh, see, like sometimes he'll just like chill like this. He has his.
Nope.
Oh no,
Don't
no.
fight you.
He's good though. He's still a kitten, so I have to put up with him. Yeah, he's done.
Yep, he's done.
He's done.
Yeah.
Kevin has joined us now too.
Do we have Kevin?
Hi, Kevin. There's another cat.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got the treats out to coax him.
Oh, you're
So
smart,
this is
Kevin.
Henry.
Who is this? Who is this cat?
Sir Henry Kittenberg III.
Wow.
We have a dog named Captain Jack Spangler. When we adopted him, his name was Spangler, which was horrible, but we wanted to kind of incorporate it.
Why Spangler? Is it a Ghostbusters thing?
No, so he had a sister named Star, so there was Star
Oh.
Spangler.
Which is still stupid.
Which is supposed to
And then the next dog was Zeddemore.
So we were trying to come up with a better
Because
name.
Star was already adopted.
Yeah.
Someone took Star.
Someone adopted
They just had Spangler.
Spangler. So we named him Captain Jack Spangler and then call him Jack. My dad was like, I want to call him Captain. Like, no. Call him.
Captain Jack Spangler.
Yep. Yep.
You want to tell us anything about your cat, Kevin?
He's roughly 10 years old. He was a stray. We found him when he was a year or two old, so we're not exactly sure. But he's more like a dog. He'll come when you call him, but then he's got the cat in him. When he's done, he's done.
Yeah.
So in about 30 seconds, he's going to run.
The treat is gone. I will leave soon.
I will allow you to pet me.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I hear the purr.
Looking at the camera.
He was.
Yeah, we're
There
gonna.
you go.
Kimberly's got
Okay,
her
Kimberly's
dog.
dog.
They're all cuddled up.
Kimberly, I think you're muted.
Can't hear you, Kimberly. There you go.
Sorry.
You're fine.
She keeps staring at herself in the camera. Every time I take photos of her, she'll look it right in the eyes. But this is Suki. She's a rescue dog. I got her when she was only 9 months old from the shelter. She's about 9 years old now, I think. We're not 100% sure. But she was abandoned. She's a German pinscher. She's going to step on my computer. But she's a sweetheart.
Making a break for it.
She's trying to get this. She loves it. But we got her from the shelter. We actually met her before she was able to be adopted. So we had to wait the waiting period in case someone came for her. But no one did. And we got to take her. Come here, stop showing your butt.
None of these pets want to be on camera. They're all being forced today.
The funny thing is, the entire time the other pets were on camera, she was staring right at the screen.
Yeah.
But she's a sweetheart and she's an old lady. She was not very happy with me for taking her outside, though. It's pouring rain, so
Well,
she got mad.
she definitely lives in LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well, thank you, Kimberly.
Okay, I got some pictures, some staff
have
members
pictures
who
from
couldn't be
staff.
here. So, one of our Orlando reporters, Noelle, this is her dog, Cooper. This is Cassie and her dog, Bolt.
Eyes are beautiful.
This is
a big
Allie, one of our other Disneyland reporters, her dog, Zeus.
They tied in Christmas lights.
Yeah. And then our social media manager, Sean, this is his cat,
Aw.
Jasmine. And it looks like we have a Jessica.
Oh,
Are you ready?
means we're gonna see my favorite WDWNT
Oh wait,
pet.
No, wait, not
No.
ready?
She has to get him.
let me.
She's got to
He wants
convince
to go
him.
to
She
the
has to go get him.
Look, Snow laid down.
Okay, I'm luring him with treats.
Yep, Snow is tired.
My cat
Very exciting.
My cat is also bilingual. Puppy, come on.
Gordo likes to be held, doesn't he?
Yeah, but everyone's in a mood today, apparently.
Yeah, it's
Well,
too
this
early.
morning she was like, what if my cat's
There
having
he
an
is.
existential crisis?
Tell us about
is Gordo.
Gordo.
Gordo, he's the best cat. Gordo. I always like to show off his sheer girth. 'Cause he is a
Same.
very large cat.
Yeah,
Cat,
I hear you, Tom.
single belly. He is also very sweet and very much like how Kevin said, he's like a dog, and then he remembers that he's a cat and he like acts all aloof. But for the most part, he's just my constant companion. Except when he's trying to get off
Constant
my lap.
companion.
Gordo, man, puppy. So
I'll be
he
downstairs.
has
Yeah.
okay, Mom.
No, she locked the
that's
door.
Let me out.
Because I didn't want him running out and like downstairs, and then I'd have to run upstairs.
Or for him to just run through the door and there'll be just the shape of him through the door.
Gordo. Yeah, see, like he isn't really motivated by food.
I didn't sign up to be on camera.
Look at how grumpy he looks. I love him.
What do I call him? Fat old man cat?
Yeah, he really does act just like a dad. I don't know. To me, it's like just like a Cuban grandpa, like the big old belly and just very like placid. So I got him at Miami-Dade Animal Services when I moved into my house, and I was alone after living with a large, boisterous Cuban family and felt very lonely. So I needed a pet. It was absolutely free because he's very old and very sick.
Oh.
So if you look at his eyes, he has a feline herpes, which is apparently something that most cats, when they're in the shelter, will get eventually, just because it's transmitted very quickly. I know, like, talking about transmitted diseases is probably not what we want to talk about right now.
Really brightened my day.
But he's fine.
Oh, when you get to me, then you.
He just gets a lot of eye gunk, but I cleaned it up before so he could be presentable. His name Gordo on the name tag, which here in Miami for like Spanish speakers means fat, and if you, yes, I'm sorry.
No.
He knows you call him fat.
That was a very appropriate name for him. I mean, we also use it as like a term of endearment. It's kind of like babe. Sometimes people will just call each other Gordo. It's just a thing, right? He's when I adopted him, they told me he was 2 years old. Apparently that was a flat out lie. Because when I took him to the vet the next year, the vet's like, yeah, this cat's like at least 6 years old. Which makes sense because when you look at him up close, I don't think the camera's picking it up.
He's got
very
some milds.
It's very rugged. They like lopped off half his ear at the shelter because he was also feral at some point. So he was originally feral and they trapped and neutered him.
Wait, how
But
did he
they
lose
also-
the ear piece?
So that's Tina.
They docked the ear.
Returned, yeah.
Oh.
They grab girls out in the wild, and then they neuter them, and so other animal services people know that they've been neutered. They like nip off some of the ear. In Gordo's case, it was like half the ear. They just went ham. And if you can see it, normal ear, what? Chopped off ear, and normal ear. But he also has a very squeakish feminine meow, which I love because it's also just hilarious, juxtaposed with a giant cat, just this little tiny squeak. Yeah. What else is there to Gordo? He eats everything.
He eats your
it's
food,
just very...
no?
He does eat my food. Just a very sweet, easygoing cat. Honestly, like, I've worked with a range of cats before at the Humane Society. I've had my fair share of psycho cats. This is one of them. This is just the sweetest cat I've ever met. Very patient with me as I just hold him here. Whoa.
He looks so comfortable.
Yeah. Anyone have any questions about Gordo?
How long have you had him?
So when I moved out, so about 4 to 5 years. Yeah. Basically, he's like, I brought him in, and he was kind of timid at first, but he just immediately, even though he was timid, you could tell he was a really sweet cat because he would just headbutt you so hard. Like every time I check, I like quarantine him in this room. I had read that basically you need to, whenever you bring a cat into a new home, you need to quarantine them and then expose them to the rest of the house. So I did that. I followed all the proper steps, and he actually, this was his first home, and this is actually also where his cat tree is. Oh,
The
I'm
cat
just gonna.
tree. Oh.
I have, and I also have a bunch of messy things. But yes, this is my office / the cat room.
There you go.
And this,
Someone
I love
asked
it
what's his
now.
favorite human food.
I don't really feed him human food. Like, it's not
What does he try to steal?
everything, but normally it's gonna make him sick. So I don't really. He likes yogurt. I think that's like one of the things.
Okay, anything.
So if I have a yogurt, I will let
wrestling
him
another animal.
clean up.
Well, thank you, Gordo.
He also likes raw chicken. So whenever I'm cooking,
they
he will
like
beg
that.
for raw chicken bits, and it's adorable. Yeah.
So I've got a picture. This is Tyler's gecko named Sketch.
Whoa.
And he sent us this video. It looks kind of dark, but we'll...
Is
he putting a top hat on? Oh my god.
Yep.
Of course he is.
By the way, that's not gravity defying. We just have it turned the wrong
Yeah,
way.
it's just, I just dropped it, and I don't know, you know.
Tyler also solved gravity. This is how he decided to show it.
People have sent some pictures in.
Well, let's show those then.
Cute. Oh, Courtney's
Courtney's,
kitty.
yeah, I love Courtney's cat. Oh my god, I love him.
Oh, that's Clay.
Put their names too. You don't have to just tweet them. Put the name of the pet.
It's Clay.
Aww.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I like this one. I don't know if the horse counts. She's
Oh yeah. You can have a horse, sure. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Why not? Okay, Eric is here
Hey guys,
with this tiny dog.
I brought Butters.
It's Butters again.
She's kind of popular these days. Say
Tell
hi,
us about
Butters.
Butters.
She is 6 years old. She's a Pomeranian. She's my girlfriend's dog, so I have adopted her as part of the family now. And people ask, why is her name Butters? And the best I can tell, my girlfriend named her Princess Buttercup for the Princess Bride. But Butters just kind of stuck. It's easier just to shout, Butters, come here.
Looks like a Butters.
Yeah, she does look like, now she's, yeah. I can't imagine her being anything but Butters at this point.
Okay, and
I would put her, she does have a costume.
Oh no.
But it's her, she has the like Haunted Mansion hostess dress harness.
Yeah.
The problem is if I go to put that on, she thinks she's going for a walk.
Wow.
And then things could get real crazy around here.
Okay, Ashley's here. I think it looks like two dogs. I can see ears of another one.
Hi. Oh, yep. There's actually three.
Oh, yep, there's three dogs.
This is Indiana Jones. He is an 8-year-old flat-coated retriever. Dude, look this way. Over here. There you go. He originally used to be my husband's service dog, but he failed training spectacularly. And so now he is just our pet. But we rescued him. Yeah, but
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, we were really excited because they called it different degree programs, and he was going to get to Dr. Jones because when you become a dog, you got your PhD in behavior. But unfortunately, he does not. So he's not Dr. Jones, just Indiana. But he was our first dog, and then Ford, come here. No, you had Ford, come here. You are. And this is Ford. He is our lover. He is our hound. He's about 3. So when I'm on camera and you ever hear me mute really quickly after a dog bark, it is him because he loves to talk all the time. But he was another rescue, and he is just a mutt that we found. We actually found him at the dog park while we were with Indy. Took him home. And so we have Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones. And then our most recent dog. Sam, come here.
They don't want to be put down.
No, they're very people oriented, and they're a little confused because they're usually not allowed in here. But this is Sam. She is our shepherd. She is our most recent. She is our giant baby. Could be about 1.5 years old, but is ginormous and smart, and our troublemaker, who shockingly enough can open doors and has escaped numerous times. So even though we don't have children, our entire house has to be baby proof. Thank you. But still a lover and very sweet. But those are our 3. Our baby. Sam, I know.
Bye.
You usually don't get, not during the day. Can you say bye? But yeah.
I was just hanging out under Tom's chair.
Yep.
Trying to get.
My dog is going crazy right now.
Did I miss Gordo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed Gordo.
He left.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm over it.
I'm looking for a photo of him in his litter robot. I have one of those weird newfangled robot things because I used to work really long shifts at a TV station, so I didn't want to come home to that mess. But it looks like a Horizons. It looks like a Horizons.
Oh, the
ride
space
vehicle.
capsule?
Yeah. It looks really funny. It looks like he's about to blast off into space, but it's really just the pooper. So, also, if you have a cat or multiple cats, I'm looking for them. I'm looking for
Check in Twitter
photos
if anybody else.
Oh, Scott, do you want to talk about Vader? Put Scott on.
Yeah,
the
let me
line.
Hold on.
let me
Hold on, Scott,
memorialize.
let me put you on.
Here we go.
There you go, Scott.
Yeah, we had a pug named Vader. He recently passed. We love him very much, and he was a fighter very the very end.
It's a cute frame.
So that's my boy. Just wanted to give him a shout out and memorialize him on the show because he was with me for many recordings back in the day.
Pugs are awesome.
Thank you.
Pugs are awesome.
Oh, they're the best. Pugs are my drugs. I love them.
Yeah.
And he was the best dog. Yep. And thank you, Victoria, and thank you, David. I know it was rough, but it was things happen.
Losing pets are worse than losing people more often than not.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Snow's like, Tom is my new
Yep.
best friend.
I have a dog now, apparently.
So let's see. I have this. Here's
wait,
Butters.
Oh, there's Butters in the maid outfit.
Oh.
I love Butters so much. I normally like big dogs, like Colleen's dog, like Kimberly's dog, but that tiny little like used dog, I love it.
I'm not a dog person. They're too much energy for me.
My dog is very
Oh,
calm.
they're so much fun.
I've met some calm ones, but then there's also dogs that just like burst through a wall.
Someone in the chat asked about my cat. She hates me, so I have to come and buy.
Cat's still alive? Oh my god! She used to throw your medication in the garbage, right?
Yes, she did. She threw my medication in the garbage. She pees on my stuff. She threw up on my once.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, this cat! Look at the face.
Yeah, the face of love. Boop.
Oh no! You'll live to regret that boop if you do it one more time. That's the face she's giving you.
I love it.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Oh man.
Okay, everyone get a little house tour while I go back to my recording spot.
Colleen, you could put everybody back up if you want.
Okay.
I think we've seen the pets.
I've got some more.
My dog is finally laid down.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
I love getting to finally see Ashley's dog because all I've ever experienced is random barking in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at that, he's so sweet. Butters.
Jessica's really enamored with Butters.
Everybody loves Butters.
Ultimate
cute.
combo of like the name and it matches the dog perfectly. I sent in some photos of Gordo in his pooping spaceship, so I don't know if
He's
that's
finally
gonna...
laying down, but not where a
Pretty
camera
good.
can.
I was gonna say everyone who has a dog, the dogs are all cooperating. The cat people, the cats have long left.
Cats are like,
The cats are gone.
They're ridiculous.
Give it up.
I've
On my
got.
lap right
Here's
now.
another
Is Katie
Stacy.
actually there? Or is she frozen?
I think she might be frozen.
I think she's not there. We just put up a still image.
Maybe
of
she
her.
left. I can fix that. Here's somebody else's dog.
Aw,
Cute little boxer.
that's
Oh. Sweet babies.
And then I got. This is Shannon and our parents. They're husky.
Valentine.
Valentine. A Valentine can stare into your soul, and would like eat through chairs and stuff.
That dog creeps me out. I don't like that dog.
She's
She's scary. Yeah.
She can be frightening. This
Yeah.
is Jack.
He's the sweetest dog in the world.
Oh.
Jack's really sweet.
So you-
Well, unless like you're petting another dog, because he would just prefer if no other dogs existed.
yeah, he will push other dogs out of the way. And here is the relationship of the three of them. Valentine does not want to be there, and that's when Snow has.
Oh.
Snow just
I
looks
love that
so
your
happy.
parents-
Jack is very focused on a treat, and Valentine is like, "What are you doing?"
She's like the worst. Yeah.
I love that your parents take them to like photo studios.
Yeah. When did that happen?
2013, so a while ago now. But they look the same.
I mean, yeah, they're dogs. They look the same.
Not Snow. Snow looks a little different.
Snow looks okay. That's true. Snow looks different.
One eye less.
One.
You haven't
less
taken
eye.
her to a professional studio though.
No. I mean.
She'd have so much fun.
No, I mean, no. You're so this poor dog.
You've taken her to this studio, but I said a professional studio.
My dog does the dance
Wow. Thanks.
in the
everybody.
morning. I just sent
It's all right.
it.
We won't be able to afford it soon. It's fine.
Oh, it's just my feet on camera.
See if I can bring him back.
Let me see if I can.
Oh
Maybe you
man.
can just move the camera and move the dog in.
My dog's trying to hide her face.
Tom has Figment. I do not with me in Florida, at home in New York. My mother didn't let me take the cats because she's like, I already lost one child. I can't lose all three, and so I left the cats for her.
Yeah, the way our parents behaved towards the dogs definitely changed once we moved out. Then suddenly dogs had raincoats and a lot more toys than any dog
Yeah.
had ever had before.
You fill that void.
And they went to portrait studios and things like that.
My parents never took me to a portrait studio.
Right? Just take the dog to JCPenney, you know?
Wow. I wouldn't take a human
I'm
to JCPenney,
sorry,
never mind a dog.
Took me to Sears, man.
So yeah, out there, if you're watching in the chat, we'll take any questions or whatever. We're still showing off pets. If you want to tweet your pet or share it on Instagram, it's hashtag WDWNT pets. We gave Katie's Frozen Square away to Snow.
They did. Yeah, I'll picture, but I gotta wait.
Hi, Snow.
Gonna go get Gordon.
Tom's not a dog person, he's a stuffed animal person. It's true.
He's like, but I want treats. I don't understand the purpose of this place.
What's everyone's pet's favorite toy, someone asked.
Snow has this red rubber ball that I bought at the Disney store at the airport, just like on a whim, waiting for my plane. I have never seen this ball anywhere again. She loves it, and one day she's gonna destroy it and she's gonna be devastated. And Rob was like, "You sure you don't want to take the ball today?" And I was like, "No, she'd be too excited. There's like glass."
Maybe
No,
we shouldn't
Wednesday
put the
can't.
treats with gelatoni.
No, we shouldn't put the treats with gelatoni. It's bad. Gelatoni is quite large for it because she's
This is
missing
my
so
dog.
many teeth. There's Shannon's stuffed dog. Because she's missing so many teeth, she can't pick up things super well. So like she can't pick up like big stuffed animals. Things that now she broke.
My dog's missing 23 teeth.
Wow, that's
Wow.
I don't even know. I don't know that. That's-
It's like half.
Back in the day, there used to
Gordon's
be,
back.
before the current Disney Tales line, like 10, 11, maybe even 12, 13 years ago, there was the original Disney Tales line of merchandise. And for cats, they sold these little play balls, and it was like Cyan Am, Figaro, Marie, and who was on the fourth one? I don't remember, but it was a pack of balls. My mother has bought them endless toys. They don't play with anything else. The other things break and go in the garbage. They still have those 4 Disney Tales balls to this day. They're still together. They still play with them every day. Yeah.
So Gordo's favorite toy, he's gonna leave again, I can feel it. Yeah, there he goes. Gordo's favorite toy is actually a repurposed back scratcher.
Oh my God.
This is from Ohana, and I brought it back.
Tambu Lounge.
And
You can get them at Ohana.
Yeah, I think that the first one I had was just at Ohana. I took my parents to eat, and I wanted to try. I wanted to see what all the drinks were about. So this is that scratcher, and I affixed a cord to the like little pull-up button, and that's it. This is his favorite toy. It's like the handle. This is cats for you people. It's just a string. That's all this is. Yeah.
Kimberly's dog is asleep.
Also,
She's asleep. She's done.
Halloween snacks.
She's dead asleep.
I'm sorry, what is on this cat bag? Hold on a second. Put this back up. What is this bag of cat treats? What the hell is on that? No, show me the... What? There's a cat who's a butler pointing towards a haunted house.
That's amazing.
House. So Gordo had last year, Target came out with some really cool products for Halloween. I think they had like a weird partnership with Disney, and they marketed this like cardboard house, and it said Haunted Mansion on it. And it's just like a cardboard haunted mansion. It was like snoring.
Whose
Is that
animal
Butters?
is
That was
snoring?
Butters.
Oh.
That was Butters. I'm sorry. I'll mute myself.
This is great. That's just why I
Oh,
got
it's a
it.
vampire
ridiculous.
cat?
Yeah, it's a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for Halloween, I got him his haunted mansion and these Halloween themed treats because I'm ridiculous.
I'm sure Gordo knew they were Halloween themed.
Don't feel bad. My Nana is the same way. She buys Sookie things all the time, and she doesn't even play with toys.
Oh, Kevin's cat has returned. And it's gone. It's gone.
That's how it is.
Nah, he didn't go far.
Somebody in the chat did ask if any of us have ever taken our pets on vacation.
Yeah.
I have. Indy has
Nope.
actually, he had to drive cross country with us at one point, so he's actually been to the beach.
Oh.
And I think,
Butters goes right there on property, the Best Friends Pet Hotel or whatever it's called.
Snow has moved a bunch. Been in the car for like 14 hours. The first 8. She would come to
Gordo doesn't really. Oh, sorry.
my,
Go ahead.
in-laws for Thanksgiving. That's like, so we went to this cabin in West Virginia. She saw snow there for the first time. And she'd get to eat a lot of food. And, we'd finish breakfast and it'd be like, does anyone else want more eggs? No. And they would just dump the rest of the eggs in her bowl. So I was kind of disappointed when we went back home and she'd eat dog food. We've got some more pets from people.
Oh.
Sydney and
Aw.
Tina.
It's two different
Cute.
cats?
Yeah, it looks
Oh.
sounds like it. They
How do you
look-
tell
I
them
love-
apart?
Oh, no. And Bobo.
Bobo!
Oh,
Bobo!
Oh no, Snow is eyeing
That's adorable.
toys.
Just looked.
My dog is so asleep.
yeah, mine have
So
all,
is our audience.
they're all
It's fine.
flopped out on the floor.
I sent in a funny video of my dog. I don't know if
Where is
I was
it?
going to say, I sent in a photo of Indy at the beach on
I
Slack.
sent it in Slack. She does this dance in the morning for breakfast.
Indy at the
and it's
Beach,
really
I think,
cute.
is going to be the 5th movie, by the
What's the hashtag again? Hashtag WDWNT Pets?
way. Yeah.
Yes.
Should I post it there?
If you were coming on, I didn't download any pictures you had shared. If you would like to send them to me, DM them to me, staff members,
Okay.
or I will pick them.
All right.
But yes, we'll
My
take...
lunch break is almost over, so I'm going to let you guys go, but I'll keep watching.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll
Bye.
take pet questions,
wait,
but
wait.
if people want to send in normal questions
Bye,
also,
Butters.
so send in normal questions.
yeah.
Okay, it's sending.
Okay.
She does this adorable dance in the morning for food. So
Same.
she spins like a tornado. It's hilarious.
I'm just thinking of an Indiana Jones at the beach movie. What that would be for.
Just him sitting on the beach with a beer.
And it's like in a cup that says
Finally retired.
a cup that says says Han Solo's dead.
Here we go.
Shia who?
This is Coda.
Oh, Coda. Looks like a bear.
It does. And then this is Chip.
Aw. Need a second one called Dale now.
I know Eric's gone, but he left a good Frozen picture, and
He did.
like I need 9.
Snow is actually like posing for the camera now.
In the camera now.
I love her. Oh my god.
And
We got someone. Shannon S. works for the industrial supply industry, getting masks out in this crisis. So, thank you, Shannon, for all your work.
Yes, thank you.
Hi.
Hi,
What
Tom.
is on this bandana? Oh, it says squirrel.
My dog has begun snoring.
Gordo snores too, I've heard.
Gordo snores loudly. Like, I don't snore. Usually, my house is very quiet. And all of a sudden, I will hear snoring from like the other room, and it's Gordo.
That old man cat.
He has asthma.
Me too.
Oh man. How many pets are currently in this call? Well, Ashley had 3.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had 9. I think we had 9 pets.
I think so.
I think so.
The thing I can do is just sprinkle catnip all over my computer, but I probably don't want to do that.
Whenever I'm doing homework, Sookie loves to walk all over my keyboard, so.
Yeah.
Gordo just lays on my wrist, and then I can't type.
Cats like laptops because they're warm. They like to lay on the laptop. I would get up to do something in the middle of editing a podcast, and I'd come back and the cat was on the computer. And then I'd have to re-edit something because the cat stepped on keys. She's out of here. She left.
You're like
Okay, here's
rustling.
this Indy at the beach.
hey,
He looks pretty wet. I
So
imagine so.
Here's Gordo in a spaceship.
Oh my god. It definitely looks like the thing from Horizons. The like solo sub space shuttle thing.
Here's the food dance.
The food dance? This is the food dance? Not yet. There it goes.
There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
That's the food dance. That's me in the waiting area of Sanaa.
Food, over and over again.
Aw.
Oh, yep.
He's such
There's a
a
lot of
fighter.
excitement.
It's like a Cadillac.
A Cadillac?
He's lovely.
Every
It's a lowrider.
Yeah.
There it is. Let's see what questions we have. Cat from outer space. It looks like the ship from the Cat from Outer Space. Is the food dance always clockwise?
Honestly, she does anything to get around the people standing near her. You would not believe how fast this little 18-pound dog runs.
Oh.
What's happening? Oh, is it just stuck on the end of the dog video? Okay.
I'm trying to download. People have sent me pictures, and now I've
have
got
full
like too many
frontal
pictures.
cat.
Snow is actually under my leg now.
It's on snow cam now.
Kevin's cat just so chill right now.
What happened? Oh yeah, Kevin's cat is just right in the center of the screen.
Best behaved cat on the stream today.
Yeah, no, I think Katie had to leave due to injuries from Elton John.
Aw.
So now he's laying on the keyboard.
I'd say that Butters is doing pretty good too.
Butters is frozen.
Butters is immobile.
We
I
had
can
Butters
see
and
that
Eric
now.
cryogenically frozen.
Still adorable, still adorable.
Yeah, if you're out there in the chat, we'll take any questions. Pet-related questions you'd ask.
Or
during our
anything
normal
at this
streams,
point.
Whatever. We're here. We're on the air.
Yeah.
We're biding our time until we can go do fun things again.
Oh, here she is.
If anyone knows of any
she's awake.
cat-friendly hotels in Orlando, please let me know.
A cat-friendly hotel in Orlando?
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to be away and not have to like worry about like, oh God, is he coughing up a hairball?
There must
you
be
know.
some.
But sometimes I'm
I
like, yeah,
imagine so.
I'm so used to being with him that after like 2 or 3 days, I feel like a part of me is just missing. So I'd love to explore bringing him. He hates car rides for like the first hour, and then he just chills out and knocks out until we get to wherever it is.
Hi.
There you go.
Oh,
Wait.
is that
Someone heard
Snow?
Fun Spot is still open.
They closed
spot.
today.
Good.
Finally closed.
I'm getting nudged by Snow now. Just
not
like
like anyone
wedged her
goes there.
hand, her nose under my hand.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Hey, sweet.
She heard you cough a minute ago and got very concerned.
Oh.
No.
Just worried about. What do you need? Aunt Shannon will help you. Shannon, come here and follow the dog.
Does this mean she wants something? Is
Yeah.
that what this is?
Yeah.
I think she's laying it down where we can see her now.
What?
Show Shannon. Show Shannon. Like, oh, good. Somebody's following me.
Oh,
She just wants to lay down behind you.
Okay, that's also fine.
she's walking in circles now. She's coming back to me. Nope, she's turning around.
I think she just remembered
Fascinating
she has a tail.
commentary, Tom.
What is it?
Extended stay hotel chains allow pets, someone said. I have a question. I'm not sure when Disney's open again. No one seems to know. Could you pass me that?
Oh,
Thank you.
Bring it out, bring it out.
No. Oh, I erased the W with my hand, but I don't know. I don't. Thank you. You can put that back now.
The reason it seems like no one knows is because no one knows.
No one knows when anything's going to happen, and there's probably more important things than the parks reopening. I say that as someone who runs a business dependent on the parks reopening, but I think
I got a bunch more
yeah.
pets. Beamy, Chewy, and Penelope.
oh,
aw.
Bastion and
Oh,
Lilo.
Lilo.
you're just gonna like faint in the background. Hello,
Eva.
every animal that comes on.
Toby and Mia.
Oh,
Oh.
Hero.
So cute.
Trevor.
I gotta see if I have pictures of my cats I can send to Colleen.
The eyes of an angel.
Trevor is named after a Walt Disney World attraction, it says.
Trevor?
Trevor.
Is it like hello?
Yeah.
Hello, Trevor. Take care. Is it that one?
Yeah, you got it.
That's
my mom's
Timekeeper,
dog.
by the way, for all you millennials out there. Don't know Timekeeper.
Aren't you a millennial, Tech?
No.
Yes.
Not a real millennial, though.
Technically.
I'm like
Suki
the
is now doing.
youngest.
I spent last night watching Johnny Carson episodes. I'm definitely not a millennial.
It's an old soul.
Betty Davis was on Johnny Carson last night.
I think you need to explain who Betty Davis is for our
I'm not
younger
explaining who Betty Davis is.
They can look it up.
Did we lose someone in the lower regions?
Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Oh, man.
Hey, who watched Colleen and I's new show?
Oh.
I started it actually, and then stopped to come do this.
Oh, well, this is important.
I will find time.
People were
No, we won't.
suggesting new restaurants for us to go to
No, I won't.
when the parks reopen, and someone said Tony's. So
Get the steak off for you.
Yak and Yeti.
yes, someone suggested
Oh.
Yak and Yeti. It's a good
Yak and Yeti, the only completely peanut-free kitchen in Walt Disney World.
Oh, so good. Good for
Really?
myasthenia, too.
Yeah, they're very accommodating.
It's a shame they laid
It's a shame they're what?
They laid everybody off.
Well,
the shame Landry's.
Oh, I have more cat pictures. Hold on.
Landry's aren't home.
Don't load those in yet.
Even Yak and Yeti, I thought it was just the...
Yeah, it's all
Just the-
Landry's restaurants. Yeah.
I don't know how it works
Oh, that's-
since they're inside the park, but we're assuming it counts. It's like inside.
Yeah,
the
no,
park
they
of
let.
Land-
Yeah. Those aren't Disney employees. Those are Landry's employees.
That's horrible.
Are they going to be ready to reopen at any point?
Who knows?
Oh boy.
Because now they have, like, no one there.
Yeah.
I
To
booked
stamp
plane
anything.
tickets. Don't crush my dreams.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go in July. At this point.
August.
Whenever they.
Yeah, we had
open.
just literally like 2 weeks ago had booked a trip from the first week of May. And now, who knows?
You never know.
That's what I was.
Yeah, I
gonna
had a
book,
trip for
and then
April.
2 days ago, I booked it for August.
Finding
Seems
mostly
far enough
pictures
out.
of one cat because the other cat doesn't like to cooperate. I do have 2 cats. I have to find pictures of the other one. Oh, here we go.
I can't believe Gordo's not here right now.
We gotta say bye to Kevin. He's gonna leave us.
Bye,
Bye,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Bye,
Bye.
Kevin.
Thanks for showing us your cat.
Love your cat.
It was his pleasure. Me get him back in before we disconnect so you could at least have a frozen Henry.
There you go, Colleen. I've sent you all my cat pictures.
Okay. I mean, all of them?
Yeah. No, it's like 4. Anyone done the horseback riding at Fort Wilderness? No, that's like a bucket list thing I was going to do in the next couple of
I
weeks.
did it.
It did go off. That's weird.
did. I
Should be
don't-
back now.
Yeah, I don't know
It turned
why.
itself off,
It
strangely.
did. Okay. I'm going to download Tom's cat pictures.
It's back. Okay, good.
I love how Sookie's accommodating us all by just sleeping on camera now instead.
Where else are there, live animals at Disney? The bird show. I mean,
Oh.
other than like Animal Kingdom. I think of more places like the horses.
Oh, like the seas?
Yeah. Fish.
Those are animals, yes.
Ducks are animals.
Ducks.
Species.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I once
Oh.
had to help a family of baby ducks at Magic Kingdom.
Were the
because-
parent ones asking where they could get alcohol at 10 a.m.? Is it-
Yeah, it was the week of Christmas a couple years ago, and this mama duck and her like 6 babies were trying to cross the Tomorrowland Bridge. And so me and a custodian cast member had to like protect them from the crowds. It is amazing that none of these baby ducks died. And they refused to go on the grass anywhere near there. We had to take them up. Well, we didn't take them. We had to like herd them up to the castle, and that's where they were finally like, all right, we'll go onto the grass, I guess.
Okay.
And we had to pick up some of the babies to get them through the fence.
Well,
And
Has
then there
anyone
was just
seen
a
any-
crowd of people following us, being like,
Yeah.
watch out. Like, yeah.
Jess, what were you saying?
Has anyone seen cat sightings in the Magic Kingdom or otherwise?
There was a black cat around the Magic Kingdom for a bit. We saw him at Pirates and then out by the Contemporary walkway, but then he vanished.
I've
I saw
seen.
little. Go for it.
I've just seen them after park close
Yeah.
when there's less people.
I
There's
saw
a
little
one
black-
street-cat black cat in Disneyland.
Disneyland's got
Oh, but the cats in Disneyland are like on their own. They're like their own league of cats because they're all.
Yeah, I see this one at Trader Sam's all the time.
I think Katie told me one time that like she just saw a lady just come into the park with like tins of food.
She
and just,
comes
like,
in
leave it there.
every day. That
I wanna
lady is
be
there every day. By Grizzly. She's always there. Every day I see her.
Oh my gosh.
She comes and feeds them every day. They come down. She calls them by name. They come down. She feeds them and she leaves.
I want to be that for our cats here in Walt Disney World. But I've only ever seen like a little black cat by like Liberty Square, and that was like right after closing, like the park was emptying out, and I just saw him scurry in between like the market and like the dock.
Colleen's attempting to load pictures in.
Yeah.
Some background on me and cats. My mother, at one point in her life, before I was born, apparently had 23 cats at once.
Wow.
Thing. Yep. In her 20s, so she was a crazy cat lady very early in life. Yeah. Then we also so she still had 2 of them when I was born, and they for a couple years when I was young we still had them. Then I had every pet imaginable. I had chameleons, turtles, goldfish. We had like 75 hamsters at once because the people at Petland told us we were given all female hamsters. That was not the case. Eventually I had 75, and it was a bunch of hamster cases stacked on top of each other in one corner of my room. Until one day my father got angry that he had 75 hamsters put all but the original 3 in a box, brought them back to the Petland discount, and put them on the counter and said, "You told me they're all female." The guy goes, "You can't leave those here, sir." He goes, "Watch me," and then walks out the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That was the thing.
Yeah.
But then I did get cats again, and by the time I did, we had so many cats that lived outside in our backyard that we fed that I had blown through every Disney cat name I had wanted to use at that point. So there was one whole family I named after all the Lion King characters. Yeah, there was a whole family. It was the Aristocats. But then I ran out of cat names by the time I got cats, and so we ended up with Figment and Tinkerbell. I named Figment.
I did not know that you had a cat named Figment, but I love it.
Okay, I've got some more. This is Bocce.
Huh.
I think Bocce's cuter. Let's go with Bocce. Oh.
Mo.
These tiny dogs.
It's just half a pug.
That's not quite. Almost.
This cat does not care about our
Yeah.
Oh.
Kumo.
Here, Tom's cat.
There's Figment. There he is on the counter.
So cute.
Oh, you should tell people about their sink drinking habits.
Oh yeah, there's Tinkerbell sleeping in the bed. And yes, that is a 1997 Florida Marlins pillowcase behind her.
Because we were all wondering.
There's Figment. He wrapped himself. I didn't do that. He put himself in that pile of stuff. So. What's weird with his drinking? He wants you to turn on the sink and then he drinks from the sink.
I think that's fascinating. Like a lot of cats exhibit that behavior, but it's not super common. I think it's kind of funny. There are cats that'll want to drink running water, so they demand to drink from the sink, like Tom's cats.
Tinkerbell will also pick up cold cuts with her hands. Like she'll stand like far away, like she's not interested, and then when no one's looking, she'll just grab a slice of bologna like this, and a claw will catch it, and then she'll bring it to her face. Well.
Snow really likes carrots.
She does.
Like real carrots.
Carrots and
Not
apples.
just this one.
Okay.
She thinks are like cookies. Great.
But nothing green.
Nothing green.
No, it's funny.
Oh,
you know,
Gordo
just
likes to-
almost anything will drop on the ground and she'll eat it, but if it's like a piece of lettuce, she'll spit it back out.
That's the only thing Sophie won't eat is lettuce.
Gordo loves lettuce.
Tom,
He
I know you're a
tried.
Yankees fan, but explain your Miami sports fandom. I don't have a Miami sports fandom other than the Dolphins. My father basically picked the Marlins as his National League team when they started because he liked the logo. So he bought the hat and stuff. You're playing the intro to News Tonight in one random side bit.
I don't know where it is.
It feels like Nathan's here.
What?
I don't know what happened. I didn't try to find it.
That's it. Yep, you got it.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Did you delete someone?
I
I
maybe.
think she's trying to make
I'm
a
gone.
6-box instead.
Apparently like I can't.
Yeah, probably not.
Now
The
there's
dimensions
two.
probably don't
You
work.
can do like 9 or you can do
4.
4.
You're slowly
Yeah.
getting rid of everyone and replacing them with yourself.
Hold on, I'm working on it. Katie's not here, right? There we go. Ashley's still
I'm in
there.
2 boxes.
I'm getting rid of you. Don't worry.
Can you put me in all
Sorry,
9?
I can make. I'll make it easy soon because I'm probably gonna have to go too.
Is there anybody on the call
We need to
who's
go out.
not on a picture?
Yes.
No.
I'm not on right now.
Now people are just going to think that the bottom
Who's
of
that
their
voice?
screen is in trouble.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, there we go.
Oh. Now Ashley's gone.
Oh, Ashley left. Okay.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
beautiful
Bye,
presentation.
bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
A beautiful presentation today
Yeah,
on
put
WDW.
Kimberly in the middle.
Yeah.
They'll just
I'm
feel
like
bad.
on the bottom by myself.
Someone's like, I thought there was breaking news. See, you got everyone excited. A bunch of people yelled tonight.
Sorry,
There you go. It's just the schedule. Perfect.
All right, and then put the logo.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Just put random things in the other boxes.
Oh, there's two of me now.
That one.
There you go. What do you want in the last box?
Do the one that spins.
Okay.
I don't know. There's one that spins.
No, I know, but
Or
like,
put the. You should have put the Card Parks logo with the spinning cards. Joking.
why not? There we go. Look. Great.
Perfect.
Hi, Snow.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
No, we've got a whole camera over here for you.
I know, right? Okay,
Scott, remember we did everything audio because we didn't know how to make graphics or things that move like that and all that kind of stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, good times.
Things were much simpler.
Dogs.
Here's dogs. They're at
Pugs.
Disney.
Aw.
Pugs at Disney.
It's my favorite.
Sophie and Nugget. No.
She's just staring at Colleen from across the room. That was scary.
Just like, Mom, why are we here? No.
And Sophie's asleep again.
Snow was very excited to see me this morning, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but she just left a big old scratch on my arm.
Snow loves hard.
Yeah. Snow is not a good
Hi.
guard dog.
Nah, she would totally let stranger. You know that like chaos or mayhem commercial where like the dog is just hanging out while people rob the house?
Yeah.
That would be Snow.
She'd be like,
Snow
these are my new friends.
would go with a stranger in their car, and she has in fact done that. Rob sent an intern one time to go walk her like during a dinner break. We worked at this theater, and somehow during the walk she lost our house keys, and so she needed to come back to the theater to get another set of house keys from one of us, and she had Snow, so she just had to put Snow in her car and drive her, and Snow was cool with that. Like, hello, brand new human, you took me on a walk and we're going in the car. Sweet.
I trust you now.
She's like, cool. I'll go with you.
She loves going in cars.
Yeah, do you?
Because she knows she's going somewhere fun if she's in a car.
Was she excited to get in the car today?
She was super thrilled when it was like, we're going to go outside, and it's like, yes! And at first she's like, we're going on a walk, and then it was like, we're going to the car, and it was like, that's also acceptable. Decided when we got here, and you know, she ran all around, and then at some point she was like, okay, let's leave. But we just took a trip outside and then came back. And now I think she's kind of like, I don't know why we're here.
Does she shed a lot? That was one of the biggest like revelations. I grew up without a pet.
She doesn't.
I had fish.
She doesn't shed. She snows.
She snows. She shed incredibly, so much. So
Huskies shed a lot.
Huskies shed a lot. So sometimes you'll hear this myth that like huskies don't shed a lot because they shed their coats completely twice a year. They shed all the time, just twice a year.
They got the undercoat too.
Yeah, so they have an undercoat and an overcoat, and so like, it's like a winter.
Twice
coat,
the fun.
A winter coat and a summer coat. So in the spring she'll shed her winter coat,
Hi.
and in the fall she'll shed her spring coat. But so that's like an entire dog comes off.
Oh my god.
But there's dog hair all the time, and you find it in the weirdest.
She'll try to eat it. She'll be like, "What is this?"
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I realized. I grew up without any pets because everyone in my house was allergic except me. So when I got a pet, like my first cat was like the Russian blue, so like very short hair, almost like very plush. Didn't shed at all. When it was like this random like gray hair. But Gordo sheds incredibly. Like he probably sheds more than Snow. I don't even know how. But anywhere he goes, there's just gonna be hair. It was this new process of like getting used to just having hair. everywhere, like on my clothes. Right now, there's like a bunch of hair on my desk.
Yep.
Like I never, like I'm always embarrassed. I used to make and bake a lot of stuff for people. I'm like embarrassed to make anything now because there's guaranteed going to be like a cat hair in it somewhere. Not that it's offensive or anything, but you know, I'm like, it's not
That
big
is
deal.
the one thing with dogs, their hair usually stops at a certain point. They can't get up.
My dog's hypoallergenic, so she doesn't shed very much.
Yes.
Yeah, he seems very velvety.
She's so calm.
Oh.
No, it's a
Aw.
it's Vladimir.
So tiny.
Oh,
there goes
Yeah.
Snow took my phone.
Hi.
There's this really great video going around. I don't know if it's on other social media platforms, but it's on Twitter, and it's someone's chameleon. It's an artist,
painting?
and she just chameleon a
TikTok.
paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the meme, like the caption that I saw it with was like, "Oh, I love this new episode of Tangled like adventure." Because
I really
like
want a
Pascal.
chameleon.
I love live action things.
I love that they'll just
Yeah.
hold things. They also seem to have a cute little personality. I really want one. I think they're a lot of
Very
work
lovely.
though.
Yeah, I love reptiles, but the whole process of like having to buy crickets or worms or
Yeah,
like
it's a
be
big
mice.
investment, big time investment.
makes me uncomfortable.
Who are your favorite Disney pets? I always like Figaro. Figaro and
Rufus.
I love Oliver.
Oliver. What'd you say, Scott?
Rufus, the naked
Oh.
mole rat.
Rufus.
Rufus.
Oliver and Dodger.
Congo
I
and
actually really love
Boo
Congo and
count?
Perdita.
I
Someone
love
said.
101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was
Favorite Disney pets.
Doug.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rob really likes Stitch. Kind of a pet.
They're enough so to be on the dog bag from
Yeah,
Daniel Burke.
he's on my. I have the dog, so my ears are the dog print from like the original dog bag.
Oh, someone said Waddles from Gravity Falls.
I love Waddle.
Oh, I miss Gravity Falls. It was such a great show.
I was just watching it the other night.
Hi.
Well, someone on Instagram said they have 3 huskies. So sorry for your loss of your home. And
Do
I
they also
assume
have like a bobsled team?
I was just gonna say, yeah. Not a bobsled, Tom.
I
You
know.
don't
I
hook
knew.
dogs
Realized
up
after I said it.
If I were to have
It's a
said
regular
that, I wouldn't have-
sled.
Yes.
Sorry, we've been talking about Cool Runnings every day. Everyone wants to watch Cool Runnings.
I'm the one who wants to watch Cool
Snow's
Runnings.
just
It's
sitting
the
with
best
Tom now.
Yep.
kind
Oh,
of
yeah?
movie.
Someone
gonna
has a
look at it.
bearded dragon.
Oh, I like
Ooh.
those.
Post
Those
a
are
picture of
fun.
that.
I want one of
Not a
those
Disney-
too.
So cool.
Has anyone seen Balto recently?
Yep, I have a dog now.
I set up all these
Secret
cameras and
hidden
pointed them at the
bobsled
floor
training
and-
facility.
Someone else secret hidden bobsled training. It's
It's an old
secret
chestnut.
Swiss bobsled training facility.
think
I
there's a
remember
chat
that one.
day I was like Jamaican Olympic.
Scott, it's
bobsledding.
alive again because we're doing March Madness. We're doing 64 unbuilt Disney theme park attractions, and now every time it comes up in an argument, I just yell secret Swiss bobsled training facility.
Because I moved, she moved.
I remember that.
Still
That was a
alive.
good one.
No, it's no rackety raccoon, but you know.
Oh, it ain't no raggedy. Now everybody can see me do it with my face and everything.
Still no Gordo. I'm honestly like offended. He's like, man, screw you. I'm not.
Sucker keeps headbutting me.
Aw.
Somebody has a dog. Dogs named Coco and Wally.
Mm.
Interesting combination.
There she goes.
No.
Someone else yelling secret Jamaican bobsled training facility. Secret Swiss dog sled training facility.
Oh, that was perfect, Shannon. Look up at the camera.
No.
This is supposedly an Olympic year. We have to watch Cool Runnings.
We're gonna watch Cool Runnings.
What is the inside joke of the repeating 7 when mentioned?
Oh.
The 7 thing.
I just
people don't know this
Oh,
anymore,
boy.
Scott. People like the ride's been gone for like 8 years now. People have no idea. Old test track. The old test track pre-show had Bill McKim and Sherry, the man and this woman at the computer, and he would tell her what tests they're going to put the car through, environmental tests, and he goes, put up 2, 5, and 7. And she looks at him and she goes, 7? And he goes, yeah, 7. And so my cousin and I used to do that to everyone. Like, number one in the pre-show, we'd yell like, yeah, 7, and people get a kick out of it. But then anytime we were anywhere and someone said 7, we just do it, even if people didn't get it. And then I did it, not really thinking where I was. I think I did it on the show one week, and people actually got it. Like, someone on the show said it back. And I was like, oh, it's a thing now. And so we've been doing it for 13 years now, this 7 thing.
Yeah.
What you doing, Snow?
It's a shame it's gone,
She
because
was
now
eyeing
people are
that candy.
forgetting that it existed. It's very sad. Very sad.
Officially calling for the return of Raggedy Raccoon. Well, I'm back for right now. making my moonshine.
Blowing up dams.
I actually did name my Animal Crossing island Chickapin.
Nice. I hope a raccoon lives there.
I'm gonna be honest.
Tom
people were
Nook.
talking about Animal Crossing, and I honestly had no idea what it was.
So Nick came to my island and stole all my fruit.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
We gotta do a let's play.
He's so mean. He's like, you can't reach it yet. The next day I got the stupid pole. And I went over there. There was no fruit because he took all of it. The joke's on him. I planted 45 cherry trees, 20 coconut trees. I'm gonna grow so much fruit, and I'm never letting anyone in.
Okay.
What's your island, Tom?
It's WDWNT. It has to be.
Of course it is.
I tweeted my my friend code if people want to become friends. At some point, I'll open the island and people can come visit.
Nope, not interested.
Once
My
I
dog is
harvest my
still-
fruit and you can't come take my fruit, then I will open the gate.
Steal my fruit. Old man Corliss, get out of my fruit fields.
Scott, did you realize there's now 2 attractions where blueberries blow something up in the backstory? Have you realized that?
I don't Splash Mountain. What's the other one?
Runaway Railway, a blueberry pie
Oh, the blueberry
blows
pie.
up a train.
That's right.
Damn blueberries.
So what do you think of that attraction, Tom? You haven't answered that question yet.
Oh, I sure have. Do you have the Regis Philbin clip? Is that in there? Can we just play that?
I can find it.
No,
Oh,
it's not
maybe.
there.
I mean, it's here somewhere.
Oh.
There are a lot of things here, and some of them are labeled.
I'm going to try to find it.
Angry about things.
Oh no, you stood up.
Playing any other Switch games other than Animal Crossing, a lot of games. Switch actually has an
labeled Regis,
amazing
or I don't like
library. Smash Brothers, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild.
No.
Oh, so cute.
I mean, it must.
It may be
here.
deleted.
No, I'm sure it's here somewhere. There's just a lot of things. Here.
This is a long way to go for this joke now.
Yeah. I highly recommend a Switch. Very good library.
Yeah, no, it's a great system. I have a lot of things.
Pokemon Shield. I've done
I gotta
like
finish
70.
playing that, but now
Yeah.
I'm engrossed in Animal Crossing.
Oh, now you're gonna come over here.
Yeah.
Which square will Regis appear? None of them. We can't find him.
I don't like this.
There he is.
There it is.
That's my review of Runaway Railway.
I only like the pie, really.
You didn't even like the pie.
I don't know. I don't like the pie itself. I like the cartoon pie and the whole concept that they made an actual pie to go with the cartoon pie.
Snow is licking Doritos off the floor.
No.
I think it looks cute. The pre-show is really cute.
Oh, the pre-show's the best part.
Yeah, I was gonna ride it in April, but so I have mixed feelings about it. Just looking on videos, it looks cute, but also very flat.
It's very flat.
I got some more pets.
We got more pets.
Tequila. I think that horse is named Tequila.
Where's the rest of that horse?
Doug. It's behind the plant.
Oh, the thing, yeah. Okay.
And this dog.
A lot of people with horses. Oh, it's the same person. It's the same horse. Yeah, Runaway Railway just continues a trend that I'm scared of value engineering rides.
Was it worth getting rid of the Great Movie Ride?
Nothing was worth getting rid of the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be fine in Toontown, but even there, I'm like, doesn't really fit with the style of Toontown. It's a very different style outside from the...
Well, the animation style is so specific.
Yeah, so it doesn't blend with Toontown.
I have to wonder if that's gonna, like, if they would have done it with Mickey looking in his evergreen design, I think it would have worked better.
I don't think you could do those flat animatronics with normal Mickey, though. I think that was part of the decision. I think they were like, oh, Mickey animatronics would be expensive for these other ideas. You know, if we do this one, we can, you know, it's already kind of a flat style. It's in vogue right now. Let's just use this.
Because I like the shorts. The shorts are very clever, but it's a very specific animation style that I wonder if it's going to hold up to the years.
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't know. For being a ride inside of a cartoon, I think it also lacks a lot of zaniness. At no point do I feel like I'm on a crazy, out of control, you know, cartoon adventure. Where I think like Roger Rabbit's cartoon spins because it spins and there's just always something insane happening every scene. I think you get that.
Right.
I don't think Railway which is why I understand why managers came off the first time. We're like, it's kind of boring. We need to rewrite a bit, which is why they delayed it. But I don't know.
Those really interesting. Shannon's got Cheez-Its.
She wants snackaroos.
Snackaroos?
Yeah, I got here and I was like, oh, I didn't bring treats. I should have brought treats. And I was like, Shannon, you have carrots first. And she's like, no. And I'm like, can you stop and bring dog treats? Or else we're not going to have any control over her. As she's like, give me your Cheez-Its.
As an
My
update,
dog
Gordo
just
is...
keeps licking me.
Well, they moved MegaCon, June 4th to June 7th.
Moving everything.
Then,
Do you think Disney will open Tron and Cosmic Rewind on the same day, and will there be virtual queues? They can't even hit one opening date. I can't imagine hitting two rides on the same opening date at this point. That would blow my mind.
I feel like at this
Virtual
point,
queues seems like it might be happening, though.
They didn't do it for Railway. I don't think they're going to do it for much else.
I think they're going to
Rise
do it for,
was
like,
very much the ride doesn't work. We know the capacity's low. It's going to break a bunch. We need to do something. I don't know. Like Ratatouille's never going to get bad enough that you're going to need it. Ratatouille also has a single rider line. At least it should. The Paris one does.
I mean, so Guardian.
That's still set
Guardians
for
is high
summer.
capacity. You put a lot of people on a train. They're big trains. I think it'll be all right.
Didn't they add something to the app that was going to be virtual queues?
Yeah, I don't. That people are thinking that has something to do with what's going on in the world. Like they're going to try to like they're going to undo FastPass for a little bit, and instead you're going to join queues virtually so they can manage a lower number of people in certain queues. That way they can keep people 6 feet apart and whatever they have to do, because that's the reality of the situation we're in. Is even if they reopen in the next 4 to 6 weeks, it's going to be a different world for a while, and you're still going to have to, like, cast members are going to have to wipe down ride vehicles, and you're going to have to sit people far apart, and you're going to have to do a lot of weird things for a little while.
Right.
So I think it does have something to do with it. I think they're already getting ready just in case, you know, in case some miracle happened and they thought they were actually going to reopen on April 1st. Yeah, but when they do reopen, things are going to be different for a while. Things are definitely going to operate in a different fashion.
So go to Disney Collectibles. I still have my Disney Infinity figures out. I haven't played the game in a couple years, but I still have the figures out.
I still have all my figures. I think I've played since we moved here, so the past.
And I actually have branched off into the, I don't know if you have too, but the toy box figures from the Disney store. They're actually pretty neat.
They look cool.
They're also, I like how they look, yeah.
How many submissions so far for the pre-show competition? I don't know. Katie isn't here, so I have no idea.
Katie's in charge of that.
Katie's
I
in
think
charge
she
of it.
sent in one submissions last night. It was just really cool. Someone like redid the store, and it was
Don't
pretty cool.
spoil them.
Sorry. Just one.
I will tell everybody on Thursday we're going to do a pre-show.
Cat.
Look at all these
Aw.
cats. Oh my god.
Yeah, on Thursday we're going to, there's a picture of my cat on the bottom of the screen.
Well, I thought maybe that'd be more interesting than like
Yeah.
WDWNT live times.
Probably. We're going to do a pre-show on Thursday. I know that much. So on Thursday on News Tonight, we're going to try to inspire you at home to join in by doing our own pre-show.
Decide, are we doing it live or are we?
It's going to have to be pre-recorded. I'll work on the script tonight.
I've heard that before.
Heard what before?
I'll work on the script.
I'll work on the script.
Says that every day.
Old Tom Chestnut.
You know.
Tom, always over-promising.
Over generations.
You
of
miss me,
staff.
buddy?
What'd you say?
I said, you miss me yet?
We do, Scott. We have a studio now. We do the comedy show live on Thursdays.
I see.
This was your bag, man.
Well, I live in New York. Sorry.
I miss all my voice
This is what you
actors. I lost all 3 of my actors. You, Zach, and Anthony.
Well, I'm back now, and I'll do what I can.
Oh.
This is Wrigley. He has a
Oh.
Figment chef hat. That's so cute. Shannon, you could adjust the camera and it could just look at you. Like,
Well, sometimes she comes over here.
she wanders around.
People would rather look at snow than me.
Probably just like, was this it? Do we live here? Is this what we do?
They're
pretty bored.
Hey, she's
You
back.
want to sit down? This isn't any less interesting than what you do at home.
Very true.
She's probably like,
What
there's
does she do at
no
home?
tissues
I mean,
to
she
eat.
sleeps most of the time. She sleeps like 16 hours a day. We're in this study. So because we do Banfield, which is the vet at PetSmart, we were put into this study, and we basically got a free dog Fitbit. It's this. That's basically what it is. It's basically.
I don't even
Fitbit
have a
for the
Fitbit.
dog.
This dog has a Fitbit?
And so it's on her collar, and so it.
You
tracks,
wouldn't
like-
use one anyway.
I mean, you'd just be like, oh, look, I ate some fast food. So it tracks, like, when she sleeps and when she eats and, how active she is and whatever. And it's, all this information as people study dogs. Which so we can see it. So we see, during the day, it'll be like, Snow had light activity, and you're like, okay, well, so she moved at noon, or she played, or she went on a walk, and so she sleeps about 16 hours a day. We know that now for like certain. Try to take her on 2 walks a day, and usually at nighttime, like when Rob and I are like trying to wind down, she's like, let's play ball. So, we lost Jessica.
I sent her off to work. There's a story.
Okay, bye, Jessica.
Uh-oh.
Nothing too exciting.
Story
Don't worry about
in
it.
this economy?
I was actually about to say, what do I do if I have to go get some breakfast?
Bye, Jess.
Oh, you look so happy sitting over there where no camera can see you.
Yep.
It's been the camera.
Then she'll just move.
That's true. If you move, she'll move.
Well, a lot of people stay away from the parks when they reopen. I think so.
Some might not have a choice. I mean, there's going to be a lot of lost salary and economy.
I mean, number one, the economy. Number two, again, it's not like things aren't going to be. I don't think things are going to be 100% done when things reopen. Like a lot of people, a lot of experts are saying, like it's going to be in waves. So there'll be times, like even after we come out of this, there probably will be another period or two where we have to lock down for a couple weeks again. It's not like a quick one and done situation. And everyone seems to agree like the summer, like it'll be gone for the summer. And then once it gets cool again, we'll have problems.
Kimberly's got to say goodbye. Wants to have breakfast.
I have to get breakfast.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys. This was so much fun.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Okay, now.
Oh, now we're a logo.
Hold on.
Now I'm like the talking cog at Carousel of Progress. Welcome to WDWNT Live. First presented at the 2007 World's Fair in Acapulco.
Working on it.
Okay. Well, Scott and I can handle this. It's just like the old show now.
Yeah, hey.
I'm on the 4 people. I don't know why it's like only.
It's see you real late.
Oh, well.
That's me.
Here's
now.
Tom.
There I am.
Think the parks will open all at once, or it'll be a phased reopening?
I think all the
question.
Disney World would reopen at one.
I can say that they were planning on doing a phased reopening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to go to Magic Kingdom.
I know this because I work at Magic Kingdom.
Well, you guys would be the only one open no matter what.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I don't know if they're still planning on doing it because they were planning on doing that before April 1st.
Yeah. Scott, what were you going to say?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were trying. Oh.
Nope, I'm
What?
working on it.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Gotta figure out which small Scott was.
He's there somewhere.
Ta-da!
There, you got it.
Ta-da!
Got it.
Snow, you want to come over here?
Yeah, maybe a phased reopening, I guess. I don't know. It really depends on a lot of things.
Well, they fired all the CPs.
There's so
they
much
don't
on
have enough cast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big thing.
I think they'll be fine without them. I
Yeah.
think they'll be reduced guests, so you probably won't need all the CPs anyway. Like, I feel bad for, like, the restaurant people. I don't feel bad for the CPs. They got their college credit. They were sent home and out of what could be a dangerous situation, because we lucked out in Orlando. But honestly, like, if any of these people came in contact with one cast member, all those cast members live on top of each other. So, like, everyone was going to get it. So it was just it was the right decision to make to get rid of them. You gave them 2 weeks pay. You gave them their college credit. They're college kids. Like, they have either school to go back to or something to do,
So I guess it's National Puppy Day, which I thought National Puppy Day was like Saturday.
That's
but
what I thought.
apparently it's today.
Yeah.
Like we planned this.
Sure.
It's also Ravenclaw Pride Day.
Oh.
I got that National Puppy Day pin.
Tom's fascinated.
Right in time.
All the things I like.
It's dogs and Harry Potter.
Yeah. We named the dog Harry.
My dad really, I think, has always wanted a husky because he wanted to name it Indiana. And when we adopted Valentine, it was definitely, I think, his plan, like his goal. But they were like, "Oh, she knows her name." So we didn't change it. She did not know her name.
No.
We could have totally changed it. But then it was like we kept calling her Valentine.
Is it a husky in the movie?
I think it's a Malamute.
No.
German Shepherd would work too.
Yeah.
I have a feeling the parks won't be as crowded. No, I definitely think they won't be. I agree with that. Yeah, foreign attendance. I mean, Europe seems in worse shape than anyone, so I don't know if we're going to have a lot of that European guest flow we used to have. Someone said they loved card parks last night. Yeah, card parks was fun. We'll do it again sometime. Do you think they'll limit the amount of visitors per day? I think the economy and the current climate of things will limit the number of guests per day. Maybe they'll have to. I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to look to show up.
I could see them maybe like setting a limit for themselves.
Yeah, but just not hitting it,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Like just in case.
Yeah.
Taking temperatures at the door. No.
Maybe.
I mean, if they could, I'm sure they would do that. I don't know if they would really be able to.
I think they could. It's private property. I think they
I mean,
technically
just
could
like,
do it.
do they have the resources? And
Yeah.
no, just flopped over. He's ready to go to sleep.
We're going to be around for 13 more minutes. 13 more minutes. We'll sign off at 1 o'clock. You think high prices will remain? Go ahead, Scott.
Do you think high prices will remain in place or will they come down? I don't think Disney's ever going to budge on price.
I think they'll offer specials. I don't think they'll lower their prices. I think you'll be able to book discounted packages and things. I think buy 4, get 7 will come back. That's always been their go-to, that buy 4 days, get 7. I think that'll come back. For those who don't remember that, if you bought a 4-day hotel stay with tickets, they gave you 7 days.
7?
Yeah, 7. When is the last map game on News Tonight? It's on the calendar inside. I don't know. I'm going to go to the calendar. I'm leaving the show to go to the calendar. I'm still Mike, though. Snow's coming to the calendar.
Snow?
I'm going to go in here, Snow.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
That's a
This week
only.
on
I
the
can't
show,
go in
Cornac
there.
the Magnificent March Madness finale. I can't read the commercial and spoil the surprise. Next week, April 2nd, is Tony's Town Squares, a discussion of ride effects that still impress years later. Bad Disney tattoos, liquid magic, all on April 2nd. April 9th is great moments in history, but just the Disney management parts. The map game farewell, and a discussion this was written before there was a worldwide pandemic. What your last Walt Disney World meal will be. If you're going to have a last meal at Disney World, you can pick like, what was it? It's an appetizer from a restaurant, an entree from a restaurant, and a dessert from a restaurant. They could be from any restaurant, those individual items. You have to make the best last meal. And then April 16th is the final math game and some other stuff. That's what I have on the calendar that we keep in the office.
Any rumors or predictions on the entertainment and other offerings new for the 50th celebration?
Who knows at this point? Because we're going to have a 50th anniversary.
Is that next year?
Yeah. Yeah, who knows?
Probably not.
I mean, they just canned a bunch of entertainment, so who the hell knows?
I think Tron will probably be their big. Hey, it's 50
And
years old.
Guardians, yeah. I think a couple other things have gotten delayed. They were supposed to start on Wreck-It Ralph fairly soon, but that's not happening now. So, but I mean, Tron and Guardians are undoubtedly getting delayed right now. They're both now a week and a half behind where they were, so that's not good.
Sit?
No, it is.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a good chance they'll miss the start of the 50th now.
I'm gonna read this. Someone sent this to us on social media as like a T-shirt idea. The Jason's head to replace Spaceship Earth. So the new park icon in Diffendall head, supported by the pillars, of course. Like a grand and miraculous melon, our leader has sailed through the universe of time, and for a brief moment, we have been among its many passengers. From the very beginning of 2015, he has always sought to remove Bob Chapek from park management, to bridge the gaps between us, to eradicate an evil robot virus.
I'm very confused.
I don't know. Listen.
Okay.
Okay,
Does the
yeah, you laid out.
once per month contestant rule apply to the final map and math games? It probably doesn't apply to the map game because it will be the biggest map game ever. There will be so many squares that it won't matter. There's a lot of squares. Math game, I think it's going to have to. I don't think we're going to have that many more math questions than usual.
Yeah. That's still.
Could Paris Disneyland be in trouble because of this? I think it's safe to assume that Disneyland Paris is always in trouble. I think it's just a safe assumption to make at this point in time.
We have a new friend.
You have a new friend?
The new Cassie. Oh no.
She's frozen.
Cassie, you're frozen.
Oh, no, she's
there she is.
unfrozen.
Talk.
She's muted.
I can't hear you.
He's muted.
I don't know if that's because of me or it's because of you. Oh, here we go. Talk.
Nope.
I'm definitely getting audio from her. Wait, let me try.
I love the plushies.
Nope. No, whatever
was
you did, undo
Nickel.
that. Yeah.
That was, hold on. Cassie? Talk again.
Hi, can you hear me now?
There we go,
There we
yeah.
go. I've never done that before. I actually set up a call by myself, so
Good job.
I'm very proud.
Good job, Colleen.
You got a dog butt.
I do. This is my dog butt.
Let's try to see if I
His name is Bolt. His picture was on earlier.
Yeah.
Bolt.
He's very fuzzy.
Snow, look. He looks like you.
I know. Him and Snow would get along so well.
Probably not. Snow doesn't like dogs. She doesn't.
Maybe not
I don't
then.
know. Not really into
They try to sniff her. She doesn't like that.
Yeah, she doesn't like being sniffed.
Neither do I.
She's excited.
Yeah.
He loves other dogs a little too much. It's hard for us to go out because all he wants to do is play with all of them.
Oh. Tomorrow's first show is at 1 o'clock, not 11. That's correct. 1 p.m. tomorrow, because our guest is on West Coast time. And did not want to get up super early.
Who's calling in?
Yeah, we got to send him directions today after we're done. How to join. Yeah,
Probably
that's
have it
fine.
make more sense than I just made it
Yeah.
up. But it worked because we could see Cassie. But I can't make boxes for 5 people. I can have 4 people or 9 boxes. Which seems like you should be able to have, I don't know, an in-between number.
Like 6.
6
3 on
boxes,
top, 3 on bottom.
something, I don't know. Or boxes of different sizes. Something.
Or 4. We got 5 minutes left if anyone has any questions left.
Make the boxes bridge.
Anything.
Like I can do that, but I don't know. Look at this.
Yeah, you can do
Wait,
you can do
that's-
3, yeah.
That's not
It
doing
won't
what
let
I
you do
thought.
5 though.
No, you can do 4 or you can do 9.
No, okay.
That's it. I don't know why.
You know what you could do?
What?
If we have like 8 next time, you could do 2 4s. And just switch between them. Yeah, you could do that. Or 2, if we have 6, you could do 2 3s.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't see a place where you can do 3.
You just had 3.
Oh, that's true, I did.
You had a 3. It was like a pyramid.
Wait.
Is that a pusheen plush? I don't know what that means.
Pusheen.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
It's a cat?
But no.
The kitty plush. I don't know who.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're referring to, but none of these are Pusheen.
No, that's gelatoni.
Yeah, this is gelatoni.
And this is shandu. The cat on the brown sofa.
Cassie's frozen.
Oh no,
Your cat.
that's my. No, it's just a generic Five Below cat.
Oh, okay.
It's a Squishmallow. That's a brand.
Anna knows her stuffed animal.
And then we got a Grookey.
Cassie, you were frozen. I don't know. Just so you know.
So, oh, that's sad.
We can hear you, and it's frozen, and we can kind of see your dog's face, but you are infected.
Who visits the parks the most when they're open?
Me.
Yeah, Shannon, because Shannon
Probably
goes
Tom.
6 days a week.
Shannon wins. I used to go 6 days a week, not anymore.
Now I go 0.
Wow.
All right.
Well, no, even just we have the reporters now, and I do stuff in the studio. I probably go 3 or 4 times now when they're open.
I'm supposed to go in a couple weeks, but I guess that probably won't be happening.
Yeah. Yeah, CNN just posted, Hong Kong fought coronavirus with strict rules. People began to relax, and now a new sudden wave of cases has hit. Yeah, that's the thing, this wave thing. So even if things do return to normal for a little bit, it's safe to assume we'll go back through this again at some point. So fun. Fun. A couple things before we get on out of here. Number one, reminder, if you want to support WDWNT while the parks are closed, there's 2 ways you could do that. You could join the WIGS program, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society, on Patreon. That's patreon.com/WDWNT. You get post shows for Park Center and News Tonight and early registration for events and plenty more. Starting at only $2 a month, we do have higher levels with more benefits. So check that out. Again, patreon.com/WDWNT. And as well, you can use the Super Chat on YouTube. You can donate there as well if Patreon seems too complicated. If you would rather do it there, there you go. But remember, we'll be here every day until the parks reopen. Love what you guys doing. Been watching for 5 years now, and coming to live taping is on my Disney bucket list. I hope we get to have people at live tapings again. That'd be great. Small World Hippo on the desk. What is on its back? The bird. The bird that's on the hippo in the ride. There's like a bird that like bobs up and down on the hippo. Everyone else want to say goodbye? I'm gonna log on. I'll give people the schedule.
Goodbye.
Says goodbye. Thanks, Scott. We'll have you on another day this week.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Say bye, Cassie.
All right.
The dog left. He was over.
Bye-bye.
The dog's out. Dog out.
Bye, guys.
All right. There we go. Colleen, give me the schedule real quick. Let's remind people what's coming up before we get on out of here. Tonight at 9 p.m., it's Cosmic Read Live, taking your Disney Parks music requests and more. Tomorrow, Mr. Cheesy Pop, our good friend Max, is joining us. That is 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Also, not live, but premiering tomorrow at 7 p.m. is Deep in the Plus, the computer that wore tennis shoes. That's tomorrow at 7. And then tomorrow at 9, a bunch of us are going to watch some Clone Wars episodes. Star Wars, Clone Wars watch-along. On Wednesday, we're going to watch along some Tokyo Entertainment. It's going to be the last, well, it's supposed to be the last day of Phantasmic. at Tokyo Disney Sea, so we'll watch that. And also, we talked a lot about the Legend of Mythica on the last time we watched a bunch of stuff, so we'll watch that as well. 9 p.m. Wednesday is Park Center, recapping round 2 of WDWNT March Madness, our tournament of unbuilt Disney theme park attractions. On Thursday, 11 a.m., oh no, it's Party with Pete. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's going to do.
I have no idea, but he's gonna.
That's the thing.
He's gonna be here, and we're gonna not.
Yep.
That's the goal.
But then we will be here at 9 p.m. for WDW News Tonight, the conclusion of March Madness, the end of that tournament of unbuilt Disney theme park attractions. Find out who the winner is on Thursday. Also, Cornac the Magnificent, and much, much more this Thursday at 9 p.m. And we'll update this live schedule every day. It's going to appear on the website now every day, but also on these shows. And we hope you'll continue to join us through the closure. All right, that's it for today. Join us 9 p.m. tonight, Cosmic Read Live. Have a good day, everybody. I'm just going to stare at the snow's out.